Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today for Midweek Magic, we have a little bit of a weird event. This is Foundations plus Marvel Superheroes, instead of what we have often seen, which is On the Edge. Normally that's a 60-card constructed event where you get to build a deck based on Foundations and the most recent 3 sets. I guess they didn't want us to use the last 2 sets. It's just sort of like a Marvel Superheroes block constructed plus Foundations, something along those lines. Anyway, it's a weird one, and we've put together a little bit of a weird deck, but I think it's pretty fun. So what we're looking at this time is called Drone Show. This is a deck that I've built around Iron Man, Master of Machines. 2 a blue and a red for a 1/4 legendary artifact creature human hero that flies. Iron Man has vigilance and gets +1/+0 for each other artifact we control, and draws us a card whenever he attacks if we had an artifact enter under our control this turn. So our deck cares about 3 things. We care about artifacts, we care about drawing cards, and we care about flyers. Most of our cards, our creatures that is, fly. So we've got a nice little suite of cards to go with this. We've got Iron Lad, for example. It's a 3-mana 2/2 flying vigilance, so a vigilant Winddrake. Also an artifact creature. Any of the Iron Man adjacent characters are artifact creatures because they're a creature and an artifact, I guess is the idea. This one lets us look at the top card of our library at any time, and we can tap to reveal that card and draw it if it's an artifact. Pretty sweet. A nice way to get one of our many artifacts in this deck into our hand, and just be a nice vigilant flyer. We've also got Viv Vision, Teen Synthezoid, 3 generic for an artifact creature robot hero, legendary of course, a 2/2 flyer. If Viv attacks when her power is 4 or greater, she draws us a card, and we can power her up for 7 to put 2 counters on her. So pretty solid in this deck. Another 2/2 flyer goes well with our other 2/2 flyer, Johnny Storm. It's Human Torch. It's 2 and a red for a 2/2 non-artifact human hero. Flies and pings our opponent every time we draw a card, as long as we control another hero. So this is sort of the other side of things. It rewards us for all the cards we're drawing. And like Viv, we can pay 7 to power Johnny up, although one of them has to be red, and make Johnny into a 5/5 flyer. Pretty okay. In addition to that, in the Foundations cards, we've got Mischievous Mystic, a 2-mana 2/1 flyer that makes us a 1/1 flying fairy every time we draw our second card each turn. So another sort of the payoffs for our card draw side of things like Johnny has. Beyond that, we've got a couple of weird ones. Hydraulic Helper is 1 and a blue for a 2/3 defender. It's a robot, so it's an artifact, and it taps to make a blue Power Stone mana. So we can't use that mana to cast a non-artifact spell, but that means we can use it to cast artifact spells, of which we have many. We can use it to pay costs if our opponent has a ward cost on one of their creatures we're trying to target, or we can use it to pay for abilities, activation costs, like activating Shuri, activating Johnny or Viv, and with their power-up abilities. Yeah, so these, and of course, like I said, we can cast all of our artifacts with the Hydraulic Helpers. They end up being a pretty nice way of gumming up the board for our opponents while also providing us mana. But I mentioned Shuri. Shuri is 1 and a blue for an Artificer, not an artifact, but she makes all of our artifact spells cost 1 less, and we can pay 1 and tap her to make one of our artifacts a copy of another artifact we control, but a non-legendary one. Now this is only at sorcery speed, but it's a nice way for us to make a second Iron Man, or to turn one of our Hydraulic Helpers into an Iron Man clone, and then swing in with 2 Iron Men, which can be pretty powerful for us. Beyond that, we've got a 1 of Solemn Simulacrum. It is a 2/2 for 4. Rampant Growth Sus when it comes in. When it dies, it draws us a card. It's just a classic in Magic, and it's in Foundations, and it's one of our only rares. We are running 4 rares and 1 mythic in this deck. 2 of those rares are Temples of Epiphany. So this is a very light deck when it comes to your wild cards, especially because the only card in it that isn't in Foundations is our mythic, which you'll see in a moment. So yeah, you're probably going to be running the Sad Robot for your Brawl decks anyway, so might as well craft it here. We'll take a look at our other artifacts next. We're running 4 of this interesting new Futurist Forge. It's a 2-mana blue artifact that when it enters we draw, and we can pay 3 in a blue and sack it to draw 2. So 6 mana total to draw 3 cards, but over the course of 2 turns maybe, it can draw us 2 cards on an opponent's turn, thereby triggering Johnny or our Mischievous Mystic. It gives us card draw to get something off the top of our library that we don't want there with Iron Lad maybe, and of course every card we draw is going to ping with Johnny, make our Mischievous Mystic make some fairies for us, and be an artifact that's in play to help out Tony Stark. Beyond that, we've got a few one-ups. Swiftfoot Boots is a 2-mana equipment, equips for 1, gives the equipped creature hexproof and haste. Haste is very powerful if we happen to get Iron Man into play and have that extra mana to equip the Swifties in that moment, because it doesn't just protect our Iron Man, it means that Iron Man came in that turn. Iron Man is an artifact, so if Iron Man attacks that turn with haste, he's going to draw us a card because we had him, an artifact, enter that turn. So pretty nice for us as just one of our one-offs in our 2-drop slot. We've also got Heraldic Banner. This is a little bit of a manalith for us. 3 generic for an artifact that makes us choose a color when it enters, and it taps for a mana of that color, and it makes all of our creatures of that color get a power bonus of +1. In this deck, the only card that we have that's not a blue creature is Johnny Storm, so we're usually choosing blue with this, because we're already a little heavier on blue anyway, so we want the mana production for it, and just a 1 of Heraldic Banner is just kind of nice for our deck. Our other rare that isn't a land is Leyline Axe. This is a 4-mana equipment that equips for 3, gives the equipped creature +1/+1, double strike, and trample, and is a leyline. So if it's in our opening hand, we can start with the game with it on the battlefield. This is so strong, especially if we put it on Iron Man. We can often attack in for 10 damage, 12 damage, and it's all trampling. So the Leyline Axe is really helpful for us. The only other artifact we have in this section is our Mythic. It's the Iron Man Armor. 3 generic for an equipment that equips for 2, but it snaps on, so it attaches automatically when it enters, gives the equipped creature +2/+1, and flying. Flying, not usually that relevant in this deck, unless we put it on Shuri, because most of our other creatures already fly, but this can pump Viv up to the point where even if she hasn't been powered up, she's drawing us a card when she attacks. And we can animate the Iron Man Armor for 2 generic, even when it's already equipped to something, and it becomes a flying construct hero artifact creature that is a construct. Power and toughness each equal to the number of artifacts we control, essentially. So very nice as a kind of trick that we can activate on an opponent's turn if we need to have a surprise blocker, or just swing in when we don't need this power bonus, we need another creature. So yeah, a lot of fun there. A few instants to help us out with our card draw and our removal. Burst Lightning, just a nice card that's a shock that can become a Flame Slash. A Braid is a lightning strike that only hits creatures, but can also shatter an artifact. Into the Royal bounces a non-land permanent, but if we kick it, we can also draw a card. Drawing cards is helpful. And we've got a couple of Thirst for Knowledges that draw us 3, and then we discard either 2 cards or 1 artifact card. So this can be great as a way for us to get, multiple pings off of Johnny. It can be an instant speed way to draw 3, which will make us a fairy on our opponent's turn, and of course it just puts cards in our hand. Beyond that, a pretty simple mana base. For these kinds of Midweek Magic decks, what I usually do is run 2 Scry lands and 2 Gain lands, and then a bunch of basics, which is what we're doing today, although we're using the Stark Industries Marvel Superheroes Gain land because it's an Iron Man deck. But we also have a couple of interesting, uncommon Marvel Superheroes lands as well. The Baxter Building is a land that taps for colorless, comes in untapped. We can filter 4 mana into 4 colored mana if we wish to, but we can also, if we have a creature toughness 4 or greater, which is Iron Man, pay 4 and tap it to draw a card. So if we're desperate for card draw, we've got some access to it right here. Similarly, we've got the Avengers Tower. This taps for colorless, or 1 mana of any color that we can only spend on hero spells or activating the abilities of heroes. So this can be really great if we're drawing a whole bunch of islands and we may just need 1 red mana to cast Iron Man or Johnny Storm, or just activate Johnny's power-up ability and we just haven't found any of our mountains. Avengers Tower can do it for us. Or we can pay 4 and tap it to look at the top 3 and draw a hero card from among them, put the rest on the bottom. Yeah, another nice mana sink for us. And of course, this is a activated ability, so all of our Hydraulic Helpers, Power Stone mana, can be used for that. So yeah, otherwise, like I mentioned, 4 rares, all of which are Foundations rares, 1 Mythic. This is $16 in paper. So a very simple little deck, but a lot of fun, at least in my testing of it. I have enjoyed this deck quite a bit, and so I hope you will enjoy the gameplay of it tonight. Yeah, so thanks for watching in advance. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's take a look. Okay, we are right into Game 1 versus Argherent. Argherent. This is a fine opener. We will keep it. Let's get a Gain land out and pass to our opponent. We've got horse. We'll give it an apple. Now it's just showing off. Seems good. Is this Calamity? Is this the Snorse? No, not quite. I guess it's just a regular horse. Okay, they've got an Orzhov Guildgate, which means they are probably playing a Foundations Precon, which is fine. We'll play our Futurist Forge and draw ourselves a card and pass to them. Okay, we've got several different 3-mana 2/2 flyers. Hopefully we can find an Iron Man, but we'll see how this goes. We want to play one of our Iron Lads or Viv before we play Johnny, because Johnny doesn't actually give us any pings if we don't have any other heroes in play. The Temple of Silence, we are going to go ahead and play Iron Lad. Iron Lad, of course, has Vigilance, so pretty nice. Now, they can stab Iron Lad, which they might do with a... Oh, another Guildgate. Okay, yeah, this is, I believe, probably the Foundation's life gain deck. Okay, we've got another land on top, so that's fine with me. We will go ahead and attack with Iron Lad. When they give us priority. Take your time, opponent. Alright, we attack. Seems fine. We will play Johnny so that we can get some value off of our drawing of that next Stark Industries next turn. And we pass. They've got a Vampire Nighthawk. Pretty good. This deck is light on removal. Sometimes you wish it wasn't, but we get to ping them this way. That's alright. We will, I think, actually not play the Stark Industries. We'll play this Mountain so that we can Viv and then Futurist Forge, drawing another card, and then Johnny is going to ping them again. Pretty good. Okay, well we can't draw yet another card off the top because we've still got a land on top, but that's okay. I don't mind letting them in with their Vampire Nighthawk, even if they are able to get out, you know, a Johnny's Pridemate, because we can bounce the Nighthawk or the Pridemate, whichever we want. But interesting to see we have all of our sort of, I think of these as like the young heroes, our 3-mana 2/2 flyers. The whole squad's here waiting on Tony to get here, I guess. All right, they've got their Alinda. Alinda's very strong, and we cannot interact with Alinda because Alinda has hexproof from instants. So pretty good, and very bad for us if they get above their starting life total, since she starts getting pumped up bigger and bigger. Okay, not ideal for us here with drawing so many lands. So I think what we do is we can't quite pump up Viv or Johnny yet. So what we'll do is we'll crack one of our Futurist Forges and just hold the mana for Into the Royal, ping them a couple of times. Oh, we can Hydraulic Helper. That's pretty good. I will do that right now. Draw ourselves a card, ping them one more time. Hydraulic Helper, great. And we've got another Human Torch on top, which is not ideal, but we're doing fine. We've gotten their life significantly low, so even with a whole lot of life gain this turn, which they're going to get because Cat Collector makes them a cat and gets both of those trigger the Eternal Sanctifier, at least it means we're not... Okay, Alinda is coming in, so it's going to put him back at 20 if we don't block her. I think we have to block her. I think we have to block her with everything, because they might have the white spell that adds +2/+2 and gains them life. They do. Okay. So we don't lose all of our creatures. We lose 2 of them. But that's okay. If they kill Johnny, that's fine. We get to keep our Hydraulic Helper, which makes mana for us. We've got another Johnny Storm. So we will play him. We don't want to attack with Iron Lad because he will die, but we will draw a Viv and trigger Human Torch. We've got another land on top and 4 mana. So Alinda is still pretty solid right now. I think... What's the best choice for us? Yeah, it's hard to say. I think what we do is we'll pass. We can hold up into the Royal if we need it, or we can crack Futurist Forge. Too bad Iron Man armor doesn't have flash. We've got 4 cards in hand. Healer's Hawk is really annoying for our Flyers deck. They're gaining a bunch of life, and they're getting ever closer to Elinda just becoming enormous. She's going to do it right now, in fact. Alright, they attack with the Nighthawk. So what do we want to do here? Elinda's going to become a 10-10. We can't stop her right now. But we can bounce the Nighthawk, but then the Nighthawk just comes right back. So I think we just take the 7. I think we do not block. Maybe we bounce the Nighthawk on their turn. It's not horrible. It's not great. We need to start making chump blockers for Elinda, unfortunately. But unfortunately, Elinda has Menace. Alright. Let's bounce their Nighthawk, so that at least slows them down a touch. And draws us a card, which triggers Johnny, puts them back at 30 when we draw our card at the start of our next turn. Which is not perfect, but at least we can get Elinda down a little bit more, maybe? They're thinking about it. If you're wondering why I haven't been hitting Elinda with this, Elinda is hexproof from instants. Right, triggers Johnny. More land on top, not ideal. And now we've got a Mystic on top, which could be better for us. We need to get Elinda down a little bit more. The best way to do that is drawing more cards, I imagine. And we need mana. So does the Baxter building help us at all? Not really. I think we play our Stark Industries, gain a life, just give ourselves a little breathing room. And then we'll play Viv. And let's attack with Iron Lad and Johnny. All right. Elinda's back to 5 power. So not quite as threatening. We've got the Vampire Nighthawk back. Not my favorite. We're gaining plenty of life here. But Elinda's still a 5 power creature. So let's try and kill her. Because even if we put her at 7... Nah, she'll go to 7. And... I think we gotta try. I think we just gotta try and kill Elinda. If they have another one of those moment of triumphs, then we're hurting, but we just do the best we can do. They gain some life. That puts Elinda at a high number, but I think Johnny puts her back down to exactly where she needs to be 5. It does work. Good. They don't have any other tricks, so Elinda dies. Great. We get to keep Hydraulic Helper. That's fine with me. Okay, we lost our heroes, so we'll play our Mystic. We'll play an additional Iron Lad. And I don't love not having... Oh wait, they didn't lose Elinda. Oh, because she gains life at the same time. Oh goodness. I'm in a bad position. Alright, let's put this other Temple of Epiphany on the bottom. And let's play this Iron Man armor, I guess. We will put it on, I suppose, Iron Lad. Sure. And we will pass. We're going to have to block Elinda with the Hydraulic Helper and Mischievous Mystic. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about her characteristic defining ability. Wow. They tribute to hunger us, which is so bad for us. It's so bad for us. I think we have to hit Iron Lad because we need to be able to... we want the Mystic and Johnny, but I don't think we can keep either one. Let's, yeah, I think we've basically lost this game. We have to block a Linda with 2 creatures, thanks to Menace. If they swing with everything, we don't die, but we die the next turn, essentially. I sacrifice Johnny because Johnny's not going to save us at this point. Yeah, it looks like a bigger swing this time. Makes sense to me. Crying shame. We have to block something. You know what? No guts, no glory. We're not going to win this one, but let's pretend for a second that they don't have like 50 life. We can draw something good. There's Iron Man on top. I mean, not great, but here's what we'll do. We'll play the Leyline Axe as though it matters. We will attack with Iron Lad. Do 10 damage to them. Whenever they're ready. Unless they've just got a Hero's Downfall in their hand, maybe. Sometimes they think they've won it, and they're just waiting for us to concede, so they just walk away from their keyboard, I guess. But you never know. Maybe they'll walk away from their keyboard long enough for them to time out and for us to win. You can never tell. So we've got them down to 39. We're going to activate Iron Lad, draw Iron Man, cast Iron Man, make a fairy at the same time. We're not done. Yes, we are. They've got so much. We're going to say good game and concede. Good game, our current. All right. Well, that was at least fun. I like to see the Foundations decks. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, game 2 versus Denibus Prime. Okay, we've got some blue stuff going on. Seems okay to me. We can build towards something. Turn 2 Hydraulic Helper. Turn 3 maybe Futurist Forge. Draw another island. They've got a Windscarred Crag, so this might well be the Foundation's red-white deck, which is a pretty fast, aggressive deck. Probably it means that this game will not last as long as the last one. They're thinking about what they want to cast. It's an Axeguard Cavalry, so they can give haste to something. We've got an Avengers Tower, which we will play soon, but first we're going to play our Hydraulic Helper, which at least slows them down a touch. A 2/3 for 2 is a solid blocker. A 4/4 flying defender might be pretty good too. Okay, they got Resolute Reinforcements. They play during their main phase. It's fine. They will not attack, I assume. Nope. Got a lot of Futurist Forges, so maybe we play some out. But for now, Iron Man Armor. We're going to put our Mythic on our Common. It can't attack, but it is imposing. Our hand is ridiculous. I never anticipated this. Okay. Heroic reinforcements right now would be very unpleasant for us, but we could at least kill something. Gold vein pick seems good. They can put it on something, still can't really attack into us. Alright, they're getting wider. So heroic reinforcements is getting better for them. Again, still can't really attack. I mean, they can if they wish. They'll just lose their X-Guard cavalry. Okay, we've got a red source. That seems good, but let's play the Avengers Tower instead. And we'll play this Futurist Forge. Draw ourselves a card. And we've got an Iron Lad. I think we can hold off on Iron Lad for now. As much as I don't want to hold off, we would have to tap the Hydraulic Helper in order to cast it. So we'll just wait a little bit. And we've got a Human Torch. So next turn, we can play 2 creatures, and that's okay. Iron Man Armor equips for 2. So we could play Johnny and make him a 4/3, or Iron Lad and make him a 4/3. That's possible. They've got a Valorous Stance to kill our Hydraulic Helper. Seems dangerous, but it probably means they're attacking for 6, and that's all. Alright, up 7, I guess, with the gold vein pick. Seems solid. Okay, we've got a temple, but we don't want to cast it. We're going to play this mountain and an Iron Lad, and we're going to leave up our Iron Man armor as a surprise 4/4 blocker. Sarah Angel is very strong, so I hope we don't have to use our Iron Man armor, because then it gives away the fact that we have it, and could block their Sarah Angel on a later turn if we have more artifacts. But if they attack with the X-Guard Cavalry, we're definitely going to. Oh, they didn't. Great. We've got a Burst Lightning, which is very strong now. We can kill their Sarah Angel. But I think maybe we want to just Johnny Storm. Or maybe we Futurist Forge again. Let's play another Forge. Draw another Iron Lad, of course. We've got another land coming. Alright, well, Temple of Epiphany, and we'll get rid of that land. Okay, we've got Thirst for Knowledge. That seems fine, I suppose. We can throw away a Futurist Forge with that. With this, I think we hold up our Burst Lightning and maybe our Iron Man armor. Yeah, let's do it that way. They've got a Temple of Triumph. And a Goblin Surprise. Alright, they've got a nice... yeah, a pretty nice situation for themselves. We're going to take a bunch of damage. We're not dead, but we're pretty close. We are going to lose our 2 creatures. Yeah. So activate the Iron Man armor. It's big enough that it can block and trade with the Sarah Angel. 5, 13. Yeah, I hate to do it, but I think we have to. If we want to actually get trades, then this is the way we're doing it. So we go to 2, but at least they lose 3 of their creatures. And they've got no mana. We've got 2 creatures we can play, but that doesn't actually save us. So with 6 mana, what do we do here? We hope we get exactly Shuri and a land. Yeah, I'll spin the wheel. We didn't get Shuri. Oh, we got Mischievous Mystic. That's fine. We can throw away this Futurist Forge. We don't have... Oh, silly me. I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, we needed a land as well. Yeah, good game, opponent. That is it for us, Stanibus Prime. Thank you for your time, though. Well, an inauspicious start to tonight, but that's okay. We have yet to draw a single Iron Man. I think that's right. Oh no, we got one in game one. The very last second. That's what happens when you put 4 of the same card in your deck. You just don't draw it. Okay, it's game 3 versus Yusuke. Okay, we've got Shuri. We can turn 3 Solemn Simulacrum. That seems okay to me. Alright, they've got a Thornwood Falls, but it is not Foundation's art. It's Tarkir Dragonstorm, so maybe this is not the Foundation's deck. I do think we still want to... Ooh, this may be an Elves deck. I do think we still want to Shuri into Sad Robot. It just sets us up for the future a little bit better. Unless they get rid of Shuri. They do get rid of Shuri, that's sad. Well, we can Johnny Storm. And we've at least got a flyer. Kang the Conqueror. They can take an extra turn by making him a 5/6 flyer. I don't love it, but it's something. So let's play this Mystic. Play our Futurist Forge to trigger the Mystic. Wish we could also trigger Johnny, but that's okay. And we have a blocker for Kang. Shang-Chi seems good. I guess this is not a Flame Slash, it costs 5 to do that. Right. Kang is a 4-drop, so if we into the Roilet, gets rid of it for now. That seems okay to me. I think Hydraulic Helper for the moment, though. I wish we had any... Yeah, I wish we had any heroes so that Johnny could do some work for us. But we can at least get in with some of our flyers, and we will. And let's Burst Lightning Shang-Chi. Okay. They can replay Kang, but probably not much more than that. Seems good. Here's Kang. We've got Stark Industries. And I guess we can Futurist Forge to get ourselves more fairies, but I think we wait until we have some more heroes to do that. We will find ourselves another mountain and just pass the turn. Alright, they've got Tatiova. They're going to play a land, get themselves a card and a life. Pass through their turn. We've got the Iron Man armor. So that's not terrific for us yet, but it's not horrible either. What if the Iron Man armor were to make an already Iron Man into an Iron Man? How do you like me now, Kang? Got another Shang-Chi. And a loot, okay. A little bit of an interesting kind of version of the Simic Foundations deck. All right, multiple Thornwood Falls in the same turn. All the Tatiova triggers we can think about. Seems good. Kang needs 8 mana. They have 8 mana now. So we can Hydraulic Helper. And we can Futurist Forge. I mean, just to hopefully find something. We get an Iron Lad, that's pretty good. Because we can play him. Oh, we can't play because the other Hydraulic Helper. Unless we do... Oh, nope, sorry. We do this island first. We've got an Iron Lad. Seems good to me. Now we have a hero. And we're ready to keep going. So, presumably they will Kang this turn and then loot. Or maybe they loot first. We'll see. Here's Kang attacking in. We are blocking with a number of flyers. That number is all of these. Because they might have a giant growth, is my thinking. They don't. So they are going to lose their Kang, but they do get another turn. Maybe they kill Iron Lad. Oh, yep, they leave us our sad robot. Seems good. They might have a second Kang, though. We'll see. We got a lot of mana. Another Kang. Yep, sounds right. Do they want to activate it right now? Looks like they don't have the mana for it. All right, we've got Shuri. Shuri is fine with me. Can't really do anything fun. I guess we can make Johnny bigger. It's fine with me. And then attack with Johnny. They're not going to trade Kang away, but... they can loot, that's true. Is loot not sorcery speed? I guess not. Well, they find something good. Spring Blue Druid is good. More draw, more cards, which is the same thing, and more life from Tatiova. Mole Man, okay. So we're going to be recurring our lands. Mole Man makes a whole bunch of weird, gross friends. They have a bite effect to kill our Mystic. That would be disappointing. I think we just let Kang in. They're going to take their second turn. Yep. Fine. Bite down. Yep. Kills our Mystic. And because they had that in hand, in all likelihood, that was going to be something they could have done if we had blocked Kang anyway. We may just block with the Sad Robot right now. That way we get a card draw, which will trigger Johnny, because Shuri is a hero. Yep. And if we had mana, we could Burst Lightning Kang right now. That would be pretty nice. But we can at least get Mole Man, I suppose, on our next turn. So we don't have to keep worrying about these things. Genesis Wave for 10, not ideal. Is that what I think it is? It's a Prime Speaker Zagana. Oh yeah, we're Omega dead. Look at this. Watch this. This is going to be so much fun. Wait until they hit the battlefield so we can give them a nice. Go ahead. Huh. Give them a nice. Interesting. It puts them all, they put them all in the graveyard, I guess? Huh. Okay. I suppose that's fine. Well, Heraldic Banner on, we'll say, do we still say blue? I guess we still say blue. That's fine. We will hold off on our Burst Lightning. Vivian Reed is really bad for us. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Vivian can kill Johnny. But I don't think that we have much of a way of stopping any of this, so...
Power of the Arcbow?
Vivian kills Johnny. We kill Vivian. We still have Iron Man that we can turn into a real boy and block something with. But yeah, I think that we are essentially done here. We will block Tatiova with this, but they may have anticipated that, and if so, that's fine. Maybe not. They can kill us in a wide way right now. They loot, I assume. It's got the scoos. It seems good. Just pass this. And we gotta land. Yeah, good game, Yusuke. We're gonna call it there. Well, I don't want to sound like a whiner, but it's pretty disappointing if you spend a lot of time building a deck and then it works for you when you're not recording. And it doesn't when you are recording. Stelwyn, you are our opponent in game 4. Yeah, I'm not, like, tilted or anything. It's just a shame. Yeah, this is better. We will throw away a mountain and try our best. Authority of the consoles will slow us down a lot. Oh, we've got an Iron Man. Maybe that'll help us. Okay. Maybe this is just... Yep, we got counter spells we're playing against. Think, or maybe just think twice. Okay. They've got the Mind Stone. Seems strong. They've got a Gleaming Bastion. It gleams. We're going to try and play Shuri. Okay, we got her. We get the Iron Lad then. Next turn. Okay, they've got an Opt. Seems good. Alright. Playing the control game. Seems fun. We're going to attack with Shuri and Iron Lad. Maybe get them to 19. Yep. They'll go to 20 with Iron Man. We've got an Essence Scatter. Seems good. And we will pass. They've got another Think Twice. Sure. That was the flashback of it, of course. I guess? Yeah. Alright, Temple of Enlightenment. They're scrying. Alright. Passing the turn. Okay. Well, we will attack in again. Play another Iron Man. Maybe we get it. Not this time. I assume this is going to be a lot of counter spells, but that's okay. Iron Lad to draw ourselves a Futurist Forge. And we will try and cast it. See if they let us. They do. Maybe they can't stop us. We get another Iron Lad, which we could play, but that would be crazy. Fumigate to kill off our stuff. A sad day. But we've got another Iron Lad. And we will thirst for knowledge. Because we can also cast draw spells. We will throw away this Futurist Forge. Can we win against this control deck? We'll see. We draw 2 cards for 5 mana, pass the turn. We swing in with our Iron Lad, cast Shuri. They gain a life. We thirst for some knowledge. And we are going to have to discard 2 things, so we'll discard both of these basics. Play our Stark Industries and pass the turn. Next turn, we're going to see if we can play Johnny and immediately make him into a big friend. Lyra Dawnbringer is very scary. Yeah. Johnny is pretty scary. I'm pretty scared of Lyra. But they can't attack with her, so we pass. If they attack with her, then we can swing back in, and well, maybe they will attack with her. We'll see. My plan is to crack our Futurist Forge so we can trigger Johnny twice and draw 2. Finale of Revelation is very good for them. But they don't get the no maximum hand size, which isn't really a huge benefit anyway, but... At least as a control player, they're not playing super slow, and that's nice for us. They do swing with Lyra. We will take the damage. They will gain a bunch of life. We will crack this Futurist Forge and ping them for 2. Unless they have a way to get rid of Johnny first. I don't think they do. They don't, so great. Fine with me. Go to our turn. On top, we have a Hydraulic Helper. That's pretty solid. Ping them with Johnny. Here's Mischievous Mystic. We will attack with the team. Let them take 6. Tap Iron Lad. They can... Ooh, T'Challa. Interesting. We will let T'Challa resolve, but then we will Burst Lightning him. If they've got something to protect him, good for them. Oh, they just got an opt. Solid. Alright, we get a Hydraulic Helper, which gives us something we can block Lyra with. Well, maybe next turn. And we've got another Hydraulic Helper. So we are going to go down to 11. They are already at 17, so they're going to go to 22. But we do have something of a wide board. They're probably going to attack with Lyra and then Fumigate. That's what I'm expecting will be the case. Day of Judgment, alright. Better for us since they don't gain any life off of it. We will play this Futurist Forge. Will they counterspell us? They have a Refute. They do not. We draw an Avenger's Tower. We will use the Avenger's Tower to see if we can find something. Maybe we just find a good copy of Iron Man would be sweet. We'll see. It's Viv. Okay, Viv is something. We can play Viv on our next turn. They've got lots of mana. They know we're passing. We'll see what they do with it. They harness the Mind Stone so that now, is it during every end step, they get to flicker something. That's fine. And it's a creature? Non-land permanent, yeah. Okay. They've got another Finale of Revelation. This is a big one. And it's a bad one for us. They untap some of their lands, and they are all set to do whatever they need to do to us. So I don't think we're going to probably be able to win through X equals 10 Finale of Revelation, but we'll see. We got another Authority of the Consuls to slow us down even more. They get to flicker something, but they don't have to. They'll probably do a... oh, nothing, it looks like. Well, we'll play our Heraldic Banner. See if they want to counter it. I assume they will not. They don't. Sounds good. Blue it is. Play Viv. Viv, I assume they will not allow to resolve. Correct. So we will Futurist Forge in response. And we've got another Viv for next turn. It's not gonna matter. Okay. Alright, opponent. I would love it if you would advance the game state. Play a land, some other permanent. Lyra Dawnbringer is a good permanent. I appreciate that. They flicker Lyra for some reason. Sounds fine. We can into the Royal on Lyra if we wish to. It's not horrible. We can also make Viv big if we want to. I think we do. Why would we not, in fact? We've got the mana for it. This way they can bounce her if they want to. That's fine. Mind Stone can't hit our stuff, can it? Yeah, it's gotta be something they control. Alright, Black Panther is a pretty good call. If these are the only two creatures they have in their deck, that's fair. We will let them counter this into the Royal, I imagine. Because if they don't... Oh, they don't. Alright. And we just get a land off of it. Web up to get rid of Viv. Temple of Enlightenment, scrying. They bottom it because they just don't need anything else. Alright, opponents. You've got this game. Flicker Lyra in order to untap her. We will activate the Avengers Tower to try and find a creature. We get Johnny. Johnny's fine. Johnny doesn't exactly save us, but he's a blocker. We will scry. Oh, we'll give you a Love Hedron too, opponent. Oh, and Johnny comes in tapped. So we will give them a good game, since we cannot win. Because they will flash in the Black Panther right now. And then we'll give them a nice deck. And concede. Good game, Stelwyn. We're moving on. Well, sometimes you get a run of bad luck. I have been doing fine with this deck earlier today. Not tonight. That's okay. It is game 5 versus Sky Fu. That is maybe... Is that airbending? We can keep this. We've got a Gitu Lava Runner. Looks like mono red aggro. We will play a gain land for that. Hydraulic Helper is probably a good choice against this. So maybe we do that next. Sear Slicer Goblin. Okay. This is going to be dangerous for us. Hydraulic Helper to force them to use their Lightning Strike so they can swing in for 4. Lightning Strike. Swing in for 4. Yep. Make another Goblin. Alright, we've got an Into the Royal, which is fine, but we don't really have a way to stop them here. Well, we'll play Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm's fun. We can block their Goblin if they don't kill Johnny. I assume they'll kill Johnny right now. Yep, another Lightning Strike. Seems good. Swing in for 5. We go to 11. Swing in for... Oh, never mind. We go to 10. They make another Goblin. We've got another blue source at last. We cannot really slow them down here, can we? So we'll play Shuri, and we'll play this Mischievous Mystic. And we've got some chump blockers, even though only one of them can block because of the Frenzied Goblin. We cannot handle a mono-red aggro deck. Whatever they don't stop from blocking, we will use to block their Sear Slicer Goblin. Seems good. We are at 4. And not really is there a way... Oh, Bolt Wave, yeah. Got another Bolt Wave? Kellen? Alright, good game, opponent. There's nothing we can do to stop you. We will put Kellen back in your hand just for funsies. We will thirst for knowledge, and we will concede. A shame. 5 in a row. Surely we're going to win one of these. This is Game 6 versus Wormtex. All right, Wormtex, give me what you got. This is an opener. We can keep this. Authority. All right, we're doing this again. We got an Iron Man, though. That's nice. Healer's Hawk seems fine. I think we're going to start off with our Futurist Forge. Just draw a card. Into the Royal's pretty good. This might just be life gain. We'll see. Make your move to destroy our Futurist Forge. Sounds fine. We've got another one, though. I think we play our Swiftfoot Boots. This is instant speed, power 4 or greater. So we can get Iron Man out in 2 turns, put the Swiftfoot Boots on him, make him hexproof. That's probably worth doing. In the meantime, let's put Viv out as a blocker. Can't really block this turn, but we can at least put the boots on her. Might as well protect her. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Another basic planes, John Avon? Yep. We are mono white so far. A little bit of life gain. Thinking about what they want to do. I would love it if they would tap out. Fill out our retreat is a tap out. I love it. It's bad for us overall, but it allows us to play Iron Man, swing in with Viv, and put the Swifties on Iron Man. Next turn, we Futurist Forge, so we can draw a card off of Iron Man as well as the Forge. We leave up our Abrade and our Into the Royal, I guess. They don't have a land, or they would have pumped up their Healer's Hawk, presumably. They Day of Judgment us. What a sad, sad day it is. Alright, well, we're going to Futurist Forge. And hope to find a 3-mana creature. Nope. Well, that's a shame. Away we go. Banishing Light to get rid of our Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah, that's fine with me. Tells me they've got some interaction in their deck that is targeted. Okay. We've got Viv. I think we will play our Mystic, play our Viv, and Temple of Epiphany to see that we've got Shuri next. Shuri's not that helpful to us right now. We've got plenty of mana. So we see if they're going to use some interactive spells. Maybe they will. Angel of Vitality is pretty good for them, especially with their life total. Avengers Tower, we'll play a Sad Robot. Go find another island, sure. And let's Into the Royal kicked to put their angel back in their hand and give ourselves a fairy. We got some Iron Man armor, that's nice. Attack for 4. Our opponent's stuck on 4 mana, which has been helpful to us at least. But they've got 5 now, and they're using it to make a cat beast, I assume? Yeah, there we go. They've got a Pride Mate as well. It's pretty good, especially for the creatures that we're playing. Here comes a Futurist Forge, so we can get a little more of a treat. That will help the Pride Mate, so let's go ahead and get rid of the Pride Mate. Wish we could have used this on the Angel of Vitality, but it is what it is. I think we will play the armor, put it on Viv, put it on Sad Robot, even better. Attack with the Robot, see if they're willing to trade their Angel, because maybe they have a board wipe in hand. They aren't. They'll take some damage, that's good. The Angel is depowered, and we pass the turn. We can Thirst for Knowledge on their turn. Post-combat, to get another fairy. Charming Prince, seems good. They're going to flicker something. Or just gain 3 life, that's pretty good too. Maybe it's a scry. Oh, gain 3. So the Angel's back online. Okay, they're attacking on the ground. We will take it. And we will thirst. Yeah, we don't want to get rid of Iron Man, so we'll only keep Iron Man. But at least we get another fairy. They get to gain life, but that's fine. Here's our Iron Man. Gain some more life. We will attack. All right, opponent. All right, they're willing to trade the Angel, or they have a trick. They've got a trick. Take out the shield. That seems good. Seems good. But I don't mind. They gain some life off of it, obviously, but we get our card draw off of the Sad Robot, which is what I wanted. We'll play this Hydraulic Helper. Let it help us hydraulically. And then we pass. See if they've got another Day of Judgment. Raise the Past is pretty good. Get a couple of good things back. Johnny's Pride Mate's going to be a problem. They pump up all their creatures. Yep. That's fine with me. They attack. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe so. Maybe not. Alright, we will crack our Futurist Forge, draw a couple of cards, make another fairy. They will gain more life and make their Pride Mate bigger, but at least that's okay. What we can do is kill the Pride Mate with our Burst Lightning if we want to. And I think we do want to. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. We don't have... Yeah, it's a good question. So what do we want to do here? Sure would like to draw a card somehow. So maybe we Avengers Tower, totally miss, and we play Shuri instead. That's fine. And we will just pass the turn. They are top decking just like we are, but I think we may have a better chance of drawing, of digging at least. We'll see. We got a disenchant to kill Iron Man. That's disappointing. We got another burst lightning though, which is pretty good. We can pump up Viv. And let's go ahead and attack with Viv and draw a card off of her. That's good. We got a Hydraulic Helper. They get a little bit of life. No big deal. If they block Viv with their Angel, we can burst lightning to kill it. That seems solid. They don't. They just take the damage. Pretty okay. We'll play another Hydraulic Helper. They get another life. And I think that's all we want to do. It might have been smart to use the Hydraulic Helper mana to pump up Viv. But we'll see. We're going to just block here. If they take up the shield so they can gain more life, that's fine with me. Nope, doesn't look like it. We can Avengers Tower, though, because we can use the Hydraulic Helper Power Stone mana for it. We get Iron Lad, that's solid. Alright, we've got another Mystic. Yep, that's fine. Iron Lad. Yep. Thirst for Knowledge is coming up. We're going to equip our Mystic. And we're going to attack with Viv and the Mystic to do some damage to him. Seems good. We'll make a couple of fairies. They're going to get some life off of it, but it's alright. I think we're going to just go ahead and Burst Lightning this Healer's Hawk so they can't block with it. Just do the 8 to them. That's fine. And then we pass. If they find a board wipe, we're probably ruined. If they don't, we might be in a good place. Inspiring Overseer gains them some life, sure. I can see we're going to get Johnny next. So it might be worth just waiting to get Johnny and then thirsting for knowledge once Johnny's in play. Not terrible. Let's do that. Here's Johnny. They gain their life. We will thirst for knowledge. We will discard both of these islands. That's fine. Get to ping them 3 times for Johnny and also make some more fairies. Ping, ping, ping. Let's do this. We're going to Into the Royal kicked on their Angel of Vitality. We're going to attack them with Viv and all our fairies. We're going to draw a card with Iron Lad to trigger Johnny again. And we've got a nice hydraulic helper waiting for us. Here's a mountain, just in case. And away we go. With Viv and a cloud of fairies. We will draw that hydraulic helper. We can't cast it. Oh, we can cast it using one of our other hydraulic helpers. But instead, we're going to make Johnny huge. Oh, we can do both. Why not? Let them gain life. This is just not how this deck normally plays. But I mean, I guess we've seen a bunch of games of how this deck normally plays during this event at the very least, and it hasn't looked the way I'm accustomed to it looking either. So, yeah. We've got 13 mana and an infinitely wide board. Do we take 6? I think we do. Oh, do we take 8? I don't think we do. We'll block with Shuri, since she's not going to save us at this point. We'll take 5, go to 9. We can't get overconfident here, because, I mean, you can see the life total differential. We will play this Baxter building. We will attack. We're gonna throw Viv away, I think. Johnny and Viv are going in, as are a few fairies. Because this draws us a card, makes 2 more fairies. They gain life off of that, it's true, but we get those fairies for next turn. It also maybe gets something off the top of our library, so we can maybe have an artifact that we can draw with our Iron Lad. Nope. We can draw with the Baxter building, that's true. Doesn't come up that often, but we can do it. Let's see what they've got for us. They're gonna block Johnny because they have a trick, I'm gonna assume. Let's find out. Is it another take up the shield? It is. Cool. Well, then we will draw a card to trigger Johnny so we don't lose him entirely. Another Iron Lad on top. Let's go ahead and draw that Iron Lad. Trigger Johnny again. We've got another Johnny on top, and that's pretty solid. Do we have anything else we can use to draw here? Not like a draw itself, but we can at least Avengers Tower to get that Johnny out, or we can just get Iron Man. Iron Man seems good. Yeah, we'll lose Johnny in the process here, and they'll gain a bunch of life, but we don't lose Viv. And here's Iron Man. He should be pretty beefy. Can't attack yet, but we have enough. You know what? We're going to put the Iron Man armor on Iron Man. You know what? We're going to put it on one of these little guys. Doesn't hurt. Disenchant Iron Man again. A shame. Another Healer's Hawk. Okay. Roger that. Maybe not. We're thinking about it. Nothing. Okay. Stark Industries. Iron Lad. Get some fairies, they gain some life. Leyline Axe. Attach it to Viv. Swing with Viv. Viv draws us a card. What's our deck look like? 9 cards left in our deck. Not ideal. We've got to go a little faster. That's fine. We're doing 10 damage. So they can take 9 of it. Oh yeah, looks like we know what's coming. That's fun. Well, let's pass the turn. They've got a Pride Mate. Putting the Iron Man armor on Viv is probably our best bet here, I think. Viv is large. Let's Epiphanize to put this island on the bottom. And we will Heraldic Banner just to have it and make everything a little stronger, except for Viv. Go to combat. Viv attacks again, draws us another card. We get some fairies, they get some life. We've still got 7 cards left in our library, so we've got a few more turns. The question is whether or not these are enough turns. We'll see. So do we want to put... We can't dig 4 deep, so we can't get Iron Man. Another Angel of Vitality, huh? Okay. Maybe we want to Iron Lad here rather than Viv, because even though it does less damage, it means we're drawing fewer cards. Since Viv draws us a card when she attacks. We could put the Leyline on the Iron Man suit itself, but I think we want to hold off on that for now. So we attack like this. If they find a way to kill it, we've got another Iron Lad. Sure. First strike is going to hurt them unless... Oh, they don't have a take up the shield. That's fine. Next turn, I think we've got them. We might have had them this turn, in all honesty. I wasn't even thinking about the rest of our flyers. This game has been incredibly long. And our opponent's been stuck on far fewer lands than us. But then again, we've gone through all but 6 of the cards in our library, and they still have 34 of theirs. Yep. We block, we block, we block. They have a trick. If they have a board wipe, I'm going to be so sad. Valorous stands to kill Iron Lad. That's fine. We still blocked their Pride Mate, so... Do they have another board wipe? Do they hit us with it now? Felidar Retreat is not a board wipe, so it is not enough. Good game, opponent. Good game, Wormtex. Alright, we're on the board. Can't believe it took us this long. Can't believe it happened at all. I don't know where my emotions are. All right, we get a little prize. I'm less concerned about it right now. Age of Venom, sure, sounds good. Let's keep moving. This is Game 7 versus Terrence. Hello, Terrence, with your nice Mabel avatar. This is an okay hand. I will accept this. It lets us Shuri on turn 2. We get to start with the Leyline Axe in play. I'll accept it. We might be against mono red, so it might not be great for us, but we might be able to get Iron Man turn 3. Possibly. They might be abrading our Leyline Axe right now. We'll see. Nope, doesn't look like. I think they're going to kill Shuri, but we'll find out. I may, if I get to keep Shuri, play the Swifties and the Mischievous Mystic next turn instead of Iron Man. Just to hopefully get Iron Man and put the Swiftfoot boots on him. Looks like Shuri's dead. But at least they used a Marvel Lightning Strike. I mean, I'm not all in on Marvel, but like, this is the Marvel and Foundations combo up, so here's the Mind Stone. We could bounce that. That would be a little bit rude. Yeah. Let's play our boots. And then perhaps next turn, if we draw an untapped land, we can Iron Man. No, I guess we still have to wait for Iron Man, huh? So it might have been smart to just play the Temple. Ooh, Fing Fang Foom. That's bad for us. Here's a Temple. Fing. Whenever they cast an instant or sorcery, targets an artifact or land, copy it. So yeah, this might be a pretty bad time for us. So I think we tempo them down a little bit. Because right now we're set up to Iron Man and then Swiftfoot Boots immediately. They replay Fing Fang Foom. They don't have another land. We've got Iron Man, and we've got the Swifties. Which means we can attack with Iron Man. We will not get through, but we get to draw another card. They block with Fing Fang Foom. Fin Fang Foom. There you go. We can Sad Robot next turn. Well, let's see what they do. They may have something to kill artifacts. They may be killing our lands. If we can equip the Leyline Axe, that would be pretty sweet. Have a 4/5 double striking, trampling, flying, haste, hexproof, vigilance attacker. That'd be pretty nice. But they might blow up our Swiftfoot Boots. And then Tony Stark. We'll see. We won't block, though. Whatever you want, opponent. You got it. Okay, we've got Viv. We will... Let's go for broke. Let's try it. What do they got? What do you got, opponent? Is it an Abrade? Is it a Disenchant? What do you got? Abrade. There it is. That's fine. They can copy it for the Swiftfoot Boots. Yep, seems horrible for us. It's very bad. Oh, it's not good at all. Here's Vivision. I don't think we're going to do well. We've got twice the mana, or almost twice the mana they do, and we're just boned. Fin Fang Foom. Wow, what a card. All right. To you, opponent. If you got another Abrade, you can wipe our board. Whenever you're ready. Pretty scary art. The size, like the scale comparisons are very cool. Just this helicopter versus this mouth. Alright, Hulk Smash is pretty good. Kills both of our creatures. They go in for 5, I assume. Yep. And it gets those counters as well. Wow, it becomes really strong. That was all on our turn, by the way. They've got 5 mana. Do they have anything to destroy lands? I don't think there is anything. I don't think there is anything in Foundations. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's one thing. We'll find out. We'll see when they destroy our Avengers Tower and our Temple of Epiphany. Playing pretty slow. They've got the Vision. The Vision is pretty solid. Well, we'll play this Mystic. And we'll play this Futurist Forge. And we'll get another Fairy. And we'll get Shuri, even. Pretty good. I don't think we're getting out of this. Just depending on what they have in hand. Presumably they've built around Fin Fang Foom and the Vision, so... Vision can become unblockable, can draw them a card. No, double strike or indestructible, that's what it is, yeah. Alright, Avengers disassembled. That will do it, yeah. Non-basic, but at least we get to find a basic, that's fine. It does come in tapped, but they're going to kill both of our things, so we get a mountain and a island, it's fine. We might just get 2 islands. All of our creatures die, seems good. For them. And is that it? Oh, they also kill their own Vision, but we are at 4. So, yeah, we've got a flyer. We can block with them. How cool. Give them a good game. They've surely got something. Yeah, we're not going to wait through it. Good game, Terrence. You got us. That was game 7. We're going to do our usual 10. Hopefully we can finish it out. It's a poor showing this week. But I appreciate you being here either way. Thank you for watching. Thank you for suffering through this with me. We're going to get through it though. This is game 8 versus Holpa a couple. Yeah. It's HOL_PA and then backwards. This is fine. We've got a bunch of blue stuff. That seems good. Who wouldn't want blue stuff? We've got an Iron Man. That's good. We've got a Hydraulic Helper. We can't cast Iron Man yet, but we can cast 2 spells next turn. That seems solid to me. This has been a bizarre event. A lot of interesting decks. I do want to encourage you, if you end up playing this event and you don't mind crafting this deck, particularly because, again, of our 5 rares and mythics, 4 of those rares are just stuff that you probably already have from Foundations. This is a fun deck. I have enjoyed with the testing of it. Not so much during this event, but you know. Alright, opponent is all in on green so far. They've got some pretty happy Halloween-y white sleeves. We've got a restorative technique. Target player gains 2, search for a basic. Okay, that's neat. Well, Temple of Epiphany. Show them we are also red. We've got a Burst Lightning on top. I don't mind keeping that. Yeah, that's okay. Let's swing in. And we'll play this other Hydraulic Helper just to get ourselves going. Now we've got a Gigantosaurus to think about. That's pretty big. But we've got Iron Man. And Iron Man is... Iron Man's fine. Now, they may have a Source of Trample, which means Gigantosaurus is going to wreck us, which is reasonable. It's a Gigantosaurus. What do you want? But we'll see. We are planning to chump with a Hydraulic Helper right now. Mossborn Hydra is pretty bad, especially if they can ramp. Because I don't think we can cast... Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, we can't even burst lightning to kill it now, unfortunately. We're just kind of in a bad position. So let's Thirst for Knowledge, get our Mischievous Mystic to help us out a little bit. We will discard this Iron Lad, I suppose. We will play an island. We will play Shuri, I suppose. We will attack in the air with these two and hope that we don't die this turn and that maybe we can make a little bit of a showing of it next turn. If they have more ramp, though, then Mossborn Hydra just destroys us. Yeah. Do you have some instant speed ramp? They do not. Alright, we've got one turn. Glenowar Elves. Okay, we've got another Mystic. Doesn't really save us. We'll play this Thirst for Knowledge and hope to find something. We didn't... Oh, we found... That's not bad. Decline. Let's throw away these two. We can Into the Royal their Mossborn Hydra. We can Futurist Forge this right now so that we can draw another card off of Iron Man, as well as drawing this card. We got another Iron Man, that's okay. We don't tap Shuri. No, we don't. So we get in here with these two. Draw a card. It's a land. And we pass the turn, and we hold up our Into the Royal, and hope they don't have a green spell that gives some kind of hexproof. Hydraulic Helper, Gigantosaurus, Into the Royal on their Hydra. Great, we got there. Good game, Hole Pack Hole. Alright, we got our second win. We've got 2 more games before we've played 10, and we're just getting to our second win. Amazing. We got a Sarkon. Okay, Sarkon. Sarkon's cool. Very nice looking treasure, too. Alright. Oh, that was an ICR. This is our actual prize. Oh, it's Squirrel Girl. Check out this video's description if you want to see the Squirrel Girl Brawl deck that I built the other day for another Midweek Magic event. It was pretty fun. I built it specifically to be the kind of deck that your friends won't be happy about you playing in Commander, but it's Arena, so Brawl's fine for it. This is Game 9, and we are up against Shadow Risen. Shadows Risen, in fact. Multiple Shadows. All of them Risen. This is fine. I feel like we have yet to have any good luck with a game that starts with Leyline Axe on the battlefield. But maybe this is our day. We'll see. Oh. Nice. That's great. That's the Spider-Man meme right there. Okay, we're going to Futurist Forge to hopefully find more land. We got some. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Our opponent's on blue and Avengers Tower. Maybe they are done. Okay. Good game, Shadows Risen. I didn't see that coming. But sure, we take those. We might do an extra game just because of that, unfortunately. I hate to have sort of non-games, but at least we get our cosmetic. It is the Thing, Ben Grimm. Oh, that's nice. 1 or more heroes you control will deal damage to a player. 2 counters on the Thing, and he's a 6 mana 7/7 trample. I like that. Alright, it's game 10 versus Fuerwort. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, because I'm certain I am. This hand is fine. We're going to start off with a basic Mountain so that we can Burst Lightning anything they might play. Maybe right now. Heir Apparent. I am not a fan of Heir Apparent decks. I don't think that they're fun. I don't think they're fun to play with. I don't think they're fun to play against. I'm not trying to be down on them. You know, obviously I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. You play your own decks. It's just not my taste. Here we go with Iron Man, since we got a discount from Shuri. We will not attack with Shuri. This next turn, we can Mischievous Mystic and Futurist Forge. And so we will. That'll give us not just a card here and a fairy, but a card when we attack with Iron Man. And that's pretty sweet. We got a Viv Vision, pretty solid. Can we race Heir Apparent? I'm not sure that we can, but we're going to try. Depending on what they've got. If it's just a deck full of Heir Apparents, we might be able to. Maybe. We'll see. So this turn, if we play Viv, I think we can afford Temple of Epiphany. Johnny is a possibility. We'll play Viv. We'll tap Shuri. We'll make our Forge into another Iron Man. We attack with both of our Iron Men and our Mystic to get more damage and to draw more cards. Get ourselves a fairy to block. Okay, we're doing all right. This next turn, we can play a land, play Johnny, play Thirst for Knowledge. Blocking here, blocking here. We're taking 10. Blocking here. We're taking 8. Yep, let's give it a shot. Make a stand. That's pretty solid. Give him a nice. We don't lose Iron Man, though. So we don't, I think, lose the game. We're going to see... All right, we've got a Futurist Forge. We play that. Iron Man is a 4/4. Do we draw another... what was I trying to say? I think we still got him, though. Yeah. Here's Shuri making our Futurist Forge into an Iron Man. We swing in the air, and we've got him. Good game, opponent. We draw some cards. That is how most of the games I tested typically goes. Oh well. We got to game 10, and it finally went the way that I'm used to this deck going, and we also beat Heir Apparent, which feels pretty good to me. So, and we got the God of Thunder achievement. All right, that feels like it's the game we need to go out on. So I suppose that's it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry we had to go through so much ridiculousness in order to get to finally some good wins. But yeah, I think this deck is fun. You know, maybe this video is not making the best case for it, but I have enjoyed playing with it during all my testing today. Hopefully you have better luck than I did. But you know, the first few hours of Midweek Magic always feels a little different than the remaining time over the course of that 2 days that we have it. So yeah, again, the Moxfield list is linked in the video's description. Check it out, and thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to support what I do here, make sure to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. At present, I'm posting a new Marvel Superheroes Commander deck every Thursday, in addition to my usual Monday Commander deck videos, so check those out on my channel. Consider becoming a member of this channel or supporting me on my Patreon at patreon.com/secondmonitormagic. And most of all, remember that magic is fun. You should play more Magic.